Hello again my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to the channel where I talk, play, rank and review about games on the Evercade, old and new. In today's episode we continue our deeper butchers of the second Sunsoft collection with the next game, UFouria the Saga. Let's take a look. Bop Louie's friends have fallen into a mysterious crater and lost their memories. Our hero must track down and defeat his pals to help them recover their memories. Then work together to escape the strange and mysterious world they find themselves in. Yet we got to twat your mates round the head to make them remember, cause here head trauma is a cure. UFouria is a solo platformer developed by Sunsoft and originally released in 1991. You start at the beginning of the game with Bop. He is quite the handy fella on his own, walks at a decent pace, a decent jumper, and with a cool upgrade can climb up any wall, though you won't gain that ability for a while. Like all four characters, you can jump and push down on an enemy to bum those baddies to the afterlife. Their severed head can then be throwable to kill enemies, or they may drop down a couple of health points instead. Okay, so you're not kicking around a severed head, it's more a cutesy kind of dead face, alright? One thing Bop can't do is swim, and he slips on ice, so a fair few early places are locked away until you hunt down and face off against your first mate. Free on Leon. When facing a friend, your health points are switched out for a one-on-one versus health count that equals your enemy. You both throw around a dead phase trying to hit each other. The one to deplete the others entirely first wins the battle. And if you've won, congratulations, you've twatted your friend back to reality. Now straight away the world feels much more open to you. Though Leon is crappily slow on land and can jump for shit, he can actually swim. Not underwater mind, surface only. Not only that, but he can traverse iced areas without slipping, and much later an upgrade has him shooting ice at enemies, turning them to blocks of ice for traversal. But warning, the blocks soon eat up and revert back to being an enemy. So be quick on your toes or claws or whatever's Leon has. Your next friend to face is the ghostly looking Shades. Once he's slapped in submission, you've gained a cool floaty jump ability, which makes it easier to jump longer distances, and an upgrade just around the corner gives him homing eyeballs that pop out of his head and hunt and kill anything on screen. Nice. And the final friend, and the one that takes the most work to get to, is Jill. He is the end world opener along with Bop's climbing ability, as he can walk in water, which means going down to the depths, helping link up all the areas, and soon gains a bomb to blow up those pesky walls we keep coming across. Now with all the team you can explore the world proper, hunting down the 3 keys to the huge golden gate you frequently pass. There are many pickups to find on your adventure, including a map, which isn't the most helpful until you pick up a couple of upgrades. One which shows you your position, which helps, and one which shows you where all the keys are. Then it's just working out how to get there. With a flick of the select, you can bring up the menu to either choose which character control, use a map or take a potion. It's all pretty simple and quick, and you'll soon be zapping between characters on the fly to quickly change to swimming, then back to Bop, Saga, platform edge, etc. Apart from your mates, there are a good selection of bosses, though they mostly follow the same pattern. Jump on them to stun them, and they drop a dead face, throw a dead face at them, and go on repeat. They'll continue to run faster and faster back and forth until you eventually beat them. There are later variations like underwater ones, flying ones, and ones that heads separate from their body for a whole new wave of attack after the initial defeat. And there's an armour-clad knight who is immune to bumming, and with nothing to throw at him, you have to rely on powering up your special move to attack. Once their armour is shattered, you can commence bumming, but they cry every time you do it, so you feel a bit guilty while you're trampolining on their bonds. So that's all rather groovy. There's a decent variety in the look of each area, and occasional in-level tasks and interactions like minecart rides, huge taps to turn on and flood areas of boulders to block water getting into others, and have to climb up through an area without losing an egg to give it to the mother on high, who will as reward unlock travel to new impossible to reach areas. There's a lot to do and explore in this game, and I had a lot of fun working it all out and slowly upgrading my moveset through new characters and special ability upgrades. Though the game may at first appear huge, it isn't so big that you're left wondering. Early arrows help steer you in the right direction, and once you've fully upgraded your map, you're laughing. Well, almost. All in all, there's a lot of fun to be had with this game, through exploration and finding new characters and new ways to traverse. I think it's definitely a highlight of the collection, and not one to be missed out on. And if you made it here to the end of the video, thanks ever so much for joining me. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in for a goosey gander. As always, I hope you're having the most awesomest of days, my friends. And until next time, be seeing you.